Well, hello to you, the Merit TV Canada viewers. So good to chat with you. I'm actually coming to you from the Ottawa River. I'm right here in the nation's capital, just a stone's throw from our Parliament building. And this is an exciting time in the nation. We are in the midst of a federal election, as we all know. Canadians will go to the polls on April the 28th to determine who the next Prime Minister of Canada will be and who our next Parliament will be composed of, what parties will have the most seats, all these types of things. We all know it. So I'm here to talk to you about what matters most, some of the critical elements that maybe your mainstream media outlets aren't necessarily flagging. Like, for example, today, did you know that one of the most determining factors of the campaign, it doesn't necessarily come down to policy all the time, doesn't always come down to what the media is saying, though, hey, we love the media. It actually comes down to the ground game. Who are the ones that are actually attracting volunteers and getting them out to reach the community in those face-to-face contacts? Let me break it down for you. Did you know that in 2021, it actually came down to about 20 specific swing ridings in the nation of Canada? Basically, those were the ones that determined that the Liberal Party and the NDP would have enough seats to come together to build what was effectively a majority parliament government for the last 4 years. And in those 20 ridings, it was only 21,900 Canadians that cast a vote in those ridings to determine who the winners were. That was the differential between who won and who lost. Well, if you do the math, the average committed volunteer in a campaign will normally bring in around 50 votes, usually per week. If they're really committed, they're really awesome and engaged. So statistically, that means somewhere between 400 and 450 volunteers helping out in those key swing ridings in 2021 could have shifted the outcome of the last federal election. Well, let's fast forward to right now. It's looking like it's coming down to somewhere between 35 and 50 swing ridings that will determine who our next Prime Minister is and who the Parliament of Canada is. And so I want to encourage you. Perhaps there's somebody right there in your riding, you're planning on voting for them. They reflect your views and values. I encourage you to maybe take the next step and actually get out there and volunteer in a campaign that you believe will fight for the future of our nation in a way that reflects the things that you care about. So there is something to consider today. What matters most in this current federal election? My name's Faytene Grasseschi. See you tomorrow.